All right, so we are embarking on a new week, just coming off this eclipse portal and the 11:11 gateway on Friday. Hopefully, your weekend was good. I'm definitely finding there's all kinds of stuff going on for everyone, and you know, it's still a bit intense and still um, working through those different energies and shifts. So let's take a look at the week and see. I have a feeling, hopefully, it will be a little bit not more not stressful, but less intense and a little more relaxed. Is kind of the feeling I'm getting. Let's do some cards. Let's do to just see what the overall theme of the week is, and uh, and then we'll look at day by day. No, definitely that one. All right. Okay. Well, we're still releasing a bunch of stuff. Reaction. Lots of tears coming down for this person. Um, Holding the throat and the heart. But the good piece of this picture is that they're holding the white lotus flower. So if you've followed through to the end of the meditation on Holding Space Sunday, we talked about illuminating that lotus flower, blossoming into uh, this ascension process or opening up to awakening. Um, so, yeah, there still might be some processing of emotions and things this week. Um, don't hold it in. Let's just let it flow. Um, it opens up the new doors for us. That's what I'm getting. We'll also do one of these seven sacred energies just to see uh, what else is sort of the overall theme of the week. Oh, look at that. We got a lotus flower again. So this one is shining through. So yeah, it's about all that change and blossoming that we've done with our awakening process, and all of that is. It looks like the theme for this week is just to open up and let it shine through, and let any emotion continue to like be released. You don't need to be hanging on to this stuff anymore. Um, yeah, so grieve what we need to grieve of the old, and moving forward to the new by, once we clear that path, right? That grief path, that loss, and we mourn it, which is the old way of doing things. And that is going to happen to us. Once we let that go, um, and this person is, they're sad, but and tears are flowing, and they're earnestly holding on to the heart and throat area, but they're not distraught in the face. It's maybe hard to see. It's more of a reflection, a reflective look that they have. So once we can allow that all to flow through, then we're good to go. We're good to open up the the heart chakra, the awakened lotus, and let our light start to shine through. So yeah, it does feel like we're still, we've got a bit of work for us still this week, but the overall um, theme or consensus is that we're starting to move out of it. We're starting to move into that lighter period of allowing our our gifts and our light and all of the good things to start shining through. So yeah, we'll take a look when we're at the end of the week, but let's do day by day and see what we're looking at. Um, so just so before we get started in the day by day, it came up this week. I was like kind of intuit as to what cards am I going to use, and it was like the fairies definitely came up just because these are really good for times of year and stuff too. And then I was like, oh, and the feminine came out, so the divine feminine deck. And I was like, well, then I gotta have one more deck that's like starts with an F. And so this deck doesn't start. This is Enchanted Blossoms, but it's flora and fauna. So we've got flora and fauna, divine feminine, and the fairies that we're going to work with day by day and see what they have to tell us. All right, let's take a look at Monday, see what's happening. Yeah, I know, I'm definitely, if you're feeling exhausted and tired and all of that, I still think we're definitely in the phase of um, stepping back and being the observer. I had so many crazy things happen last week. It almost got to the point where I couldn't even, not even couldn't deal with it anymore, but I almost had to just step back and like some of it was actually so stupid it was funny. So I'm hoping this week's a little bit lighter and we don't have so much seriousness to tackle. But yeah, it was a little crazy. Anyway, the first card we got is for Monday, Awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in action. So that's kind of good. That's kind of what I was just saying and what we're kind of asking for. But the nice keyword is we're awakening. We're in this process. But sometimes we do have to step back and look at it in the big picture or from a different perspective. Um, like I said, last week when I was all mired in the craziness, I couldn't step back and look. It was just, I was getting to the point of like, this is stupid. um, so allow this temporary pause starting on Monday to just, yeah, take another look at this, at all of the situation. We also got White Buffalo Calf Woman, which I just love. The prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. Yeah. So again, and it's funny. And then our flora fauna card. I always love these two because they're butterflies. But anyway, abundance. So these ones just have one word and they don't have a lot of definition except in the book, which I'm not going to sit here and read a book to you. But abundance, two words of abundance there. So I think all of this work that we have been doing, although we may feel like spiritually like we got nowhere during that eclipse and nothing really happened, although like I said, the 1111 portal was definitely about manifestation. So this to me says that things are starting to come into play, right? It's like once we have done that big release, the new is starting to come in. So this is just Monday's reading, right? So things are just coming in slowly, but the key, I think, of everything we're reading here is following the heart. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. So again, just staying in love and staying in our heart. Um, and then just knowing that like it's coming, like this is the thing. And so, yeah, this beginning card is like the key word is awakening. This is all happening. But do take a step back and just, again, be the observer. Don't try to fix and change things. Um, yeah, Monday's just asking us to kind of open our eyes to the gifts that are coming in because they are coming in, even if you don't fully, tangibly see them at this point. That's Monday. All right, let's look at Tuesday. I have Sam on the floor. I'm surprised he's here because I bought some incense and it's pretty powerful stuff. He doesn't usually like. And again, with this deck of the Divine Feminine, I love it, but I'm gonna try not to butcher names. All right, Tuesday, the 6th of winter. Positive changes are on the way. A welcome relief from the troubled times. Traveling or relocating. Interesting. And and winter, I would say it's it's happening now. This is like we're in winter for us in the uh, northern hemisphere here. Um, so yeah, this is awesome. Tuesday again. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from the troubled times. We could use I could use it. We also got Ananda Maya Ma, the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Good. So that's just about getting that connection with yourself, that you are the one making these changes for yourself. Nobody else, no other advice, all the things. You've done all this work. This is you. You are the one that is the constant and is bringing about these positive changes. And we got confidence. So definitely with that is like it's just that little reminder for Tuesday that this is all about you doing this. And um, yeah, it's all about you doing this. So make sure you're not self-defeating yourself by by sabotaging it and thinking that it's that change is coming through anyone else, but all the good work you've been doing. So, and I love that little piece in there, the joy permeated mother. So just keeping in joy and having that confidence that these changes are on their way. And I think that's a good reminder for Tuesday, is to get us into that confident space that we have the ability to see these changes coming in. I think a lot of us think at the moment that we're not, like we're not picking up on the intuition, we're not picking up on the signs. But I really think if you do sit back as the observer and look, the truth is that you have these abilities. Confident. You are the guru. You are the divine one, right? It doesn't take me to tell you your future or that you're getting intuitive messages. You already know this in your heart and soul. And so it's just a matter of starting to listen. And the minute that we start to do that, and we start to see those changes, they're coming and anyway, um, and eventually they will catch up and you would see them. But the key for this reading for Tuesday is just have the confidence and know you are the guru. That's okay. Looking at Wednesday. So far I'm liking this week. I don't know how you're feeling at this point. I know we're only 3 days in, but yeah, feeling it. Well, like I said, um, we just need, some more I guess like reassurance, right? Confidence in ourselves. It would be nice to see some tangible signs of the good so that we can start to move forward, right? Okay, Wednesday. Life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. Oh, got a lot of change coming in this week. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. Love it. Love it. I think that might be the tour in there too, the Glastonbury tour. It kind of looks like it. Anyway, we also have the lamb in there. Interesting. That's sometimes can be very spiritual things coming forth. Um, and the butterfly, the transformation. So we're still doing this transformation thing. Again, just a little quick check that we've let go of all the old, we've grieved it and let it go. We also got Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. Yeah, so just, yeah, big kind of a change, another big change on Wednesday, like, or that we're going to be able to see. It might be a little scary at first, whatever comes in, whatever significant opportunity um, or situation, so that we're like, oh, I don't know about that. I'm not ready for that. But just know you're divinely protected and loved. And then we got, well, two kind of popped out. So we got grace and affection. So I think this is just us again, right? like trying to stay in the heart, being full of grace. Um, Affection to me is coming in as this is self love again. So making sure that we're taking those steps, understanding Wednesday, we're divinely protected. Um, yeah, because this card, like it does say, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. The situation itself might be a little, I don't want to say off-putting, but maybe a little bit, it's just a little bit out of your comfort zone. And we're still in that process of letting go of some of those belief systems. We're, still clinging on to them because, like I said, the new is coming in, but we don't recognize it fully sometimes, or we're not seeing it fully manifest. And so it's easier and more comfortable to cling on to that life preserver of the way things were done previously. But those ways are definitely crumbling and falling. And so we are supposed to be actively letting them go. But I know it's hard because I'm doing the same thing. I keep clinging back to the past because, like I said, we haven't fully seen what the new looks like or what the new system is. And I do divinely, you know, think that that orchestration is happening. It's just us being in the right place to tune in. So Wednesdays is just about, again, staying in the heart, keeping an open mind. Don't go into fear, whatever happens. The universe has your back, well protected. And it's time to, yeah, we got to let those old ways go and it's going to be fine. And the new is, you know, judging by Monday and Tuesday, it's there and ready for us to take a look at. We just gotta, yeah, I think it's a lot about being in that, yeah, ease and grace and just allowing and observing. We're still in that kind of phase, but it feels like it's a little bit lighter of a week for that. And yeah, the key piece is know whatever happens, you're protected, right? You're held in love and protected at all times. Okay, let's have a look at Thursday. See if it goes like the other weeks. The first 3 days are kind of like one sort of continuous theme, and then by the weekend, Thursday and the weekend, we seem to switch out of it, which is fine. Okay, it's jumping out at me. All right. Yeah. Okay. The first one we got is the 10 of summer. Um, what I want to say about this is that it is directly saying that this is what's by spring and summer, this is what we're looking at. Because again, even though it's winter here, we're planting seeds for what's to come. So this is an emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. This to me is just letting us know the work we're doing right now, we will see it fully fulfilled by summer. So, an emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends. I think that's right. So, just again, we're working on these things where we're planting these seeds. We also got the cosmic egg, which is the divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever expanding love. Keep cultivating that love. And then we got two cards. We got ambition and we got affection again. So, again, keeping up with the self love, um, ambition. So, it's planting these seeds. You know, it's really coming through, a few times in other readings. It's like sometimes it's like a week where we're good being by ourselves and cultivating our emotions and releasing the past and things like this. This my Thursday, Friday of this week, um, it's about starting to focus on community again. So again, getting into our like-minded groups, and planting the seeds. We just need to keep planting seeds, um, because by the time summer hits, we'll be able to cultivate this love and this community, um, so that we can have an emotionally fulfilling life within our community and with all of our family and friends. And so, at this point of the game that we're playing down here called life, is that like we are a little bit separated and divided, but this is just starting to say, like, let's start to kind of repairing these things. Um, we are the key to love, right? We're ever expanding love. We just need to keep putting that out there. So, again, affection, I was definitely saying it's that self love piece, right? I don't feel like this is affection for other people's, although we do have that, like, you know, we, we're getting to that point where we do want to start reaching out again, and sharing love and affection and sharing this great big love, this ever expanding love, because we all have it. And so if we just imagine we all put that together, and then, in a group and a collective, like amazing energy. And that's where we're headed. Um, and then with the ambition card, it's just kind of giving me, it's just like that nudge of like, it's time. Let's go. Let's do these things. Let's make it our ambition to spread this love, and grow this community. And let's take along as many of our friends and family as we can, right? It's just, this is the time and this is where we're supposed to be heading. So, yeah, that's Thursday. Okay, let's see what Friday has. Yeah, I think this is great. This is kind of, and maybe it's just because I'm manifesting it as I'm thinking of it, that we do need an easier week this week, full of ease, full of grace, full of love. Oh, there's two there. So I hope that that's what finds you this week as well. Um, we all need a tiny bit of a break, right? Too. I think so. That's just, I need a break. And just in terms of like the heavy stuff coming in and the lots of work. Okay, Friday. Ooh, Ace of Autumn. So again, we are end of autumn, not quite fully in winter, but feels like it because we got snow so early here. Ace of Autumn. So this is again right now. Friday, a windfall of money or advice or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. So, career two is like you may not, you might be retired, you might not have a job. We still have kind of a job on this planet. So, whether that's, raising children or any of that stuff. So, but just really getting from this, it's like the top thing is there's a windfall of something coming for you. So, whether that is assistance or money or um, a successful project that you've been working on. So that's kind of nice. A good positive end to all the hard work is what I'm thinking. So Lala, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. We've been over that a million times. It's time to write our story anew, right? We also got Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Gosh, that's beautiful. Yeah, again, like it's kind of been the theme. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is an abundance of love is available to us. It's there now. It's been there since we walked through the gateway on Friday, and part at the end of that eclipse portal too. Um, and interestingly enough, we got the luck card as well. Love those flowers, the bells of Ireland. Those are one of my favorites, actually. Um, yeah, I just feel like, yeah, this is luck, this is abundance, this is things turning around for the better in whatever aspect that is. Like I'm getting it's just like all of it. Love, money, relationships, um, just yeah, assistance from others, getting these groups together and starting to really like grow. It's funny, what a weird saying, show and grow. So these groups are starting to show themselves, to reveal themselves, and then growing in size. That's an interesting tap in, but that's what I'm getting. I trust the answers I find within me. So yeah, it's again, let's start. Oh my God, I can't take my eyes off this card. Mostly because like the stained glass window back here is in all the like rainbow chakra colors. There's just, about writing our story and trusting the answers. Hmm. It's gonna be a good end to this week. The abundance is there, you guys. It's just us now needing to like tap in. And I don't even think I feel like it's funny because I feel like with this luck card, I don't know if you play the lottery, but Friday is lottery day. Um, so I mean, maybe that windfall of money is coming in for you if that's something you need. But yeah, I just feel like this is like all good things start to appear and be understood on Friday. All right, looking at Saturday. I don't know. I kind of feel sometimes when I do these readings, I'm like, ooh, that was all over the place. But this one's very connected, and it is all about this flow of love and abundance coming in. So good work, everybody. uh, all right, Saturday. Oh, never had that one. Oh, this is really interesting. Okay. Saturday, we have the Nine of Autumn. Again, seems to be happening immediately this time of year. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self employed. Cherish your time alone. It's just interesting because in the picture, I think it's a harp or a harpsichord she's playing, and you'll see what I mean. And so the goddess we got, or the divine feminine, is Sappho, the poetess. I love every inch of my body. I love the women in my life fiercely. Oh, interesting. And look at, she's playing, again, some kind of harp. And then the last card we got is happiness. So, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, uh, we need to appreciate the women in our life by Saturday. And us women ourselves, it's time to reward ourselves. Men too, you're doing this as well. Um, yeah, it just feels like because everything that we've worked so hard on, and this has been everything, even if it was just like you were a crying, blubbering mess during the eclipse, which I've heard of plenty of people that were, because it was hard, it was tough, it was expected to be tough. um, it's just saying that, like, okay, you did the work. Like, you may not see all the tangible results at this moment, but love and abundance are flowing in, and it's time for our happiness. Like, it is time. Here we are. So yeah, I would definitely say Saturday is mostly about treating yourself, treating yourself to something, not just like, you know, something for job well done. So if that's a pint of ice cream, good on you. I know I'm going to a music thing on Saturday night, like a concert. And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take every moment to appreciate that I get to do that kind of thing and that I get to hear something unique and new. So maybe you want to go and do something unique and new and celebrate. It feels like Saturday is supposed to be a celebrate and a thanks to me. Thanks to me for doing all the hard work, not me, you. Thanks to myself for doing all the hard work because I did it and I did it well and I braved it and I struggled through it, and I cried through it, and I laughed through it, and I complained, and I got angry, but I did it. So go treat yourself, whatever that is on Saturday. Definitely feel like the music and the art thing, though, is in there. So if that's your thing, go do. All right, that's Saturday. Okay, let's look at Sunday. Sam's outside the door, so he might burst in here. Ooh, these are all twisted. Oh, they're being kind of stupid. Oh, that one jumped out right away. All right, Sunday. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get something up for Holy Space Sunday. Just have to see how that goes. Shouldn't be a problem. With okay. Whoops. Okay. All right. First card for Sunday is Seven of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Okay. So it's about carrying on this energy. Like, you know, like we had a great week and things, flowing in this abundance and stuff, but it's just saying the work doesn't stop, right? We keep going. So if you do have decisions to make, keep making those. The thing I just like about this card again is like that, it's that rainbow and it's like it's directed action. So it's kind of like don't overanalyze all the choices, settle on one and start continuing to do the work. Don't procrastinate, right? Um, so yeah, this for me is just like we just need to keep working the light and creating. So don't stop. Um, and then we got Hesta. Hestia is the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Yeah, this is just a quick little reminder to keep doing the work. I know it's like just because things, um, just because things seem like it's like okay, we did all that work and now we can just stop. Hestia is also about home too, right? So this says it's home no matter where you are, but just pay a little attention to home and making sure you have some, set up a sacred sanctuary there as well. And then, funnily enough, we got the same, well, two cards from two different days, ambition and happiness. So I think it's just saying, in order for us to keep up everything that's coming into us, we still have to mind the home front, right? If home is your heart, right? Home is where I am, no matter where I am. That's our heart. So again, just staying in there, tending to the sanctuary, keep doing the work, keep having the ambition to move forward and create new things, um, and happiness. We want to head into that true, blissful happiness. So that's Sunday, and then we'll take a little look at the summary here coming up. But hopefully, yeah, see you for Holding Space Sunday, and yeah, if things do kind of simmer down this week, maybe I'm hoping I have time to start writing some more meditations because I'm kind of feeling like that's what I would like to do next. So stay tuned for that, and we'll do the summary for the week and see what that has to say. And that was Sunday. All right, let's take a look at the overall kind of by the end of the week, um, where we got to. We got a couple. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so the end of the week, um, I got a lot of cards, so sum it up. Okay, so by the end, yeah, like all that right through the beginning of the week, lots of abundance and seeing the changes and that kind of thing. By Sunday, it was like just that little poke to be like, keep doing the work. So we're still needing like to use our discernment by the end of the week. So it just means, yeah, more information is coming in. Discernment is very closely connected with our third eye and our throat chakra. So it's about throat chakra is usually about our voice, but in this case, what I'm hearing is it's about our listening to the information coming in, and then discerning with third eye whether it's resonates with us or we need to leave it. So we're still in that phase of like, yeah, we're still in this world. Information is coming in. Lots of changes are going to be happening. So by the end of the week, just be, using your intuition and listening to everything, and then deciding what is true for you and what is not. And if it's not, leave it. We also got the revision card. So oh, there's a dragon in there. I've never noticed that before. This is just about, as this information comes in, it's revising and revisioning where we're headed, where you're headed next. So that's still coming up. Like the end of this week has really been about that. We also got the magnetism card. So this is pure attraction, law of attraction, manifestation. So again, being really conscious of what we're putting out, what we're, magnetism back to us. That's not the word. But it's so like, yeah, really using your discernment about information coming in, deciding what is for you and what is for not for you, and making sure that you're putting out good thoughts about what you're pulling back into. And we also got broken open. Oops, that light's too. So again, we're still in this process of awakening, things, the lotus flower, again, with the lotus flower, opening up. Broken open is always an interesting one too, because what comes up with that is this is happening for you, not to you. So just remember, this is all part of this process. Again, with the third eye really coming up there, lots of intuition stuff is going to be coming at us. So using your discernment about what resonates in your heart, and listening, really listening to the information. All right. And then we did get body and soul also for the end of the week. So it's just like, again, look at that, the lotus flower. We're just in this time of great transformation and change coming in. So it's, yeah, really listening, really discerning, really feeling what's right for you, but still being in that path of planning and revising where we're headed next and what we're going to manifest in. And yeah, it's just the keep on keeping on cards this week. Like, but also enjoy just kind of sitting back a little bit and seeing the fruits of your labor and celebrating yourself for them. That was Saturday, right? Celebrate all the good achievements. Um, so yeah, looks like it's going to be a very nice week for just recognition. I feel like recognition of all the work, but keep doing the work. I know it's like it never stops, but it's okay because now we'll have a much lighter time because we can see that doing this work has tangible, loving, and amazing results. So we're getting there. All right, have a good week. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you for Holding Space Sunday at the end of the week. Love you guys. Bye.